Morning. Out for a ride this morning, flying solo this morning. Brian's busy with the grandkiddies, and it's quite a nice day, so I thought I'd go out on my own, see what we can find. It's a lovely morning, 7 degrees, blue skies. What could be better? So fueled up, I'll do for the day. So where are we going today? Wales, North Wales. Right on the doorstep for us. And to be honest, one of my preferred areas to ride. Down at the bottom here is Broxton Crossroads. It's a parking area. I don't think it's still open, but it was always a biker stop place. Also was your local dogging spot for years, if that's your flavour. So when the new landowner bought it, he chopped all the trees down, made it nice and open to try and to reduce the amount of shenanigans that was going on. Stops just here on your right. Yeah, see, it's all shut up. Head off towards Ruthyn, and then I think we'll head up towards World's End. See what it's like up there today. It's nice and clear. Turnings up here on the left, I think. World's End. There you go. Let's take you to World's End. Turnings up here on the right. There you go. It's here. Get slippy that corner. Single track road. Thought it'd be nice up here today. spot on. Nice of him. Nice review. Right, 50 degrees, won't be any ice up here today. He says. Look at that review. We need a little picture of that, don't we? Across the cattle grid. We've got to be careful at the bottom of here because there is a ford, not a transit, a river crossing, and it is slippy, very slippy. Not the time to be a hero. It is. Only a little tiny one, but it's slippy. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to roll through it till we get to the end, power back on, and then turn. Go take a picture. Let's have a look what it's like. Oh yeah. That is so slippy. You wouldn't believe. Quite a few people come off on this. There's been one or two that have ended up down there. Especially coming from this way, because that is so slippy. There you go. Well, that's pretty. Is that on? Yes, we're on. Otherwise I'm talking to myself. So we put the GoPro on facing me this morning, see what it's like. Whee, slippy. We're going to take you the back way up to the Ponderosa. Car coming. I've seen you, sir. Have you seen me? Thank you. Plenty of green stuff down here today, as you would imagine for January. Thank you all. Should have stopped up there really, but never mind. So, front facing camera. Do we need it? I don't know. We'll see. See the farm. Still a bit of frost up here. Look out for the low branches. Is that the turning? I think it is. Yes, this we go up here. Yes. Squirrel. It's becoming a nice place, that is. He's been building it for a few years now, that. There's a bit more mud down here. We do a right here. Old Horseshoe Pass. So, if you go that way, left, that takes you down into Llangollen. This takes you up, well I'll show you, brings you up the back of the Horseshoe Pass. In. So have a quick stop there, drop a coffee at the flask, check the batteries, and then we will head off. There's the Ponderosa. This fence of the car park. Where should we go? Let's go this way. We're not particularly going in, are we? That'll do us on the end there. Right, let's head off again. Quick battery change. Cup of splosh. Job done. So, Morocco. Yes, me and BJ got 3 weeks off and we're heading back to Morocco. BJ's not been abroad on his bike since 2018. He had commitments 2019 and decided to take a year off. Where are we going? This way, aren't we? And then was all geared up for 2020 when the dreaded sea fell upon us. So we never got to go. So we're heading back. One of our favourite places to travel. We're not doing a lot in Spain. We're getting the ferry over to Spain, Santander, and then roughly 3 days down through Spain. We've done Spain or that way a fair bit, so we're not wasting too long there. Brian wants to go and see Sad Hill Cemetery because he missed it when I went, so we shall do that. And then basically we're just going to ride down to Algeciras. We may or may not pop into Gibraltar either on the way or on the way back. We'll see how time goes really, because we want to spend as much of the 3 weeks as we got actually in Morocco. Plan to do some of the passes on and off road, sort of zigzag away across and down over the mid-Atlas and high-Atlas mountains. We do plan to do some fire tracks off-road, so we've got some off-road bias tyres going on before we go. Michelin Anarchy Wilds. Plan is at the moment we're going to book a few strategic hotels just for ease, and then the rest we're going to do on the fly, so as we can change our routes and our plans day by day. The only thing that will really be set in stone is the day we sail over to Tangier Med, and the day we'll be sailing back to Spain. Trying the cameras out, getting used to doing that again. What, 4 years, 5 years? Plan is to try and film it and make some sort of little series of our escapades. So what else have I got planned? We're hoping to get out with the lads on the COFs, Pete English and Simo and Mark from Leeds. It's a good laugh with them guys. Hoping to do quite a few weekends with them if it fits in with their plans. I know Pete's quite busy with trips and things, so that'll be really good. Looking forward to that. They're all just a chilled out day where we have a good laugh and some good riding. Yeah, so hoping to do that. Maybe even try and get some camping weekends in. I know me and BJ want to do a few camping weekends. Where should we go? Let's head for Betsy Coed. We'll go that way. Excuse me, we've got plenty of time. Yeah, I know me and BJ, we spoke about going over and doing some of the war memorials. He did his family tree a few years ago, and he's got relatives that are buried, laid to rest, at a couple of graves over there. So he wants to go and visit them. So we said we'd sort of do a bit of a trip there, but we've got to try and fit that in between us. Mainly bike related, well, all bike related stuff. So that's it for now. We'll try and get round this tractor so we can make a bit of progression. And we'll see where we go from there. Catch you in a bit. So yes, we're on the A5 on the way to Betsy Coed. Well, we're going to turn off in a couple of miles and go up over the top of the mountain again. But there's a little coffee shop down here, well, chocolate shop. It's a nice little stop. If you fancy a cappuccino or a cup of hot chocolate, slice of cake. There's also some public toilets on the car park, so not a bad little stop off if you're out for the day. So this is the turn in here, and this is the little chocolate shop there, toilets over there. Forget the headless dummy, it's been there for years. Turn here, takes you over the top of the mountain towards Festiniog or Bala, depending on which way you turn at the end. Could you turn that any worse? Coming. No time. Good enough. Move off the gate though. There's the road down. Right, which way should we go? Styniog or Bala? Let's go this way. Have to watch this cattle grid. Slippy. Right on the bend. Lovely. Oh, it's cleared up there. Look at that. Isn't that nice? We're back. Oof. Ready for food now. And a bit head for Barmouth. I like a bit of Barmouth fish and chips. Lovely though.
Take me back to the life that we once knew, when the walls weren't closing in like they are now. 'Cause it's been too many years since California. I wish I could get there, I don't know how. See, one day I'm gonna reach ya, take a plane for many miles. We pretend that time didn't pass us by when we're on Mulholland Drive. I know it won't be long before dawn, gotta be patient for a while. Someday we'll look at stars in the same sky, when I'm on the other side.
Just over to your left is an old wooden bridge. That's the Atoll Bridge, owned by a guy that lives near me, I think. Goes that way, travels up here every day, sits in his little hut collecting his tolls. If it's open, when we come past a few weeks ago, it was closed, I assume, because he was so you turn here. Might go back that way if it's open. We'll see. Is he open? Oh, it's open, yeah. We might go back that way. So the bridge that you can see there, although it's a rail bridge, it's also a pedestrian cyclist bridge. But for whatever reason, you are also allowed to cross it via motorcycle. I have been across it a good few years ago. It's very narrow, and on a big beast like this, it's hard work if there's people walking on it. But you are legally allowed to cross it, and you have to ride down. Is it that one? You have to ride down there and onto it, and you can ride right across to the other peninsula. Me and BJ did it a few years ago. I'll have to get him to dig the footage out. I'm sure he filmed it at the time. Right, let's go see what chip shop's open, shall we? So there's a little chip shop here with motorcycle parking just across the road. It's not always open this time of year, so if it is, we'll go around the block and go back and park, because it's one way. No, it's not. So I'm going to look, see if the other ones are open, which is up here. Okay. This is very poor. Well, Barmouth, you've let me down. What are we gonna do? No chips! This is not my happy face. Better check the battery, hadn't I? I'll stop and do that. We'll stop and check the batteries and head back off. Right. We've changed batteries. Got a quick cup of coffee. Plug myself back in. You can see it over there, there's the toll bridge. I like it, it's a lovely old wooden bridge. Always worries me though when I go over, I always look to see if there's any nails that have vibrated up. So hopefully somebody checks it. Do a right. Once we've got over this, if you do a right, we're going left, but if you do a right, it takes you all the way around the coast, heading towards sort of Aberystwyth. Real nice run. Not doing that today, but keep your eye out for nails. And he's out. Same with his missus. It's his wife. Hello. Oh. Yeah. No worries. Ta love. See you now. That's it, 50p. I like it.
Here we are, we locked down in different cities, and our virtual connection falls apart. Guess it's been too many years since California. Now the memories of us is all I have.
Now let's see if there's anything open in here. Card payments only, no cash taken. You must be taking the piss. I give up. Well, it looks like we're out of luck. I should stop at the farm. I don't know what it's called. Big place. After you've gone, as you're on the way back to Lancoln. Anyway, that I'm going home. It's a nice road though, this is, the 494. That is if you haven't got cars doing 35 miles an hour. Ooh. Georgia State Farm. Burger and chips, 10 quid. What a rip-off. But as it's the only place I found that's open and serving food, we stopped because I was hungry. Burger was actually quite nice, but it's 3 quid's worth all day long, not a tenner. There you go. Can't have everything, can you? Some heat on, yourself warmed up. Plugged in, happy days. We're going to shuffle on home. It's been a nice day. We're going over the top. I don't know. Or should we go back through Llangollen? No. Time's ticking on. And I'm chilly. So we're going to go back over the top. So that's where we turned earlier on today when we went up to World's End. So we're back into the same little village. We'll go through here, jump on the I think it's the 483, the bypass, bypassing round Wrexham. That's it, just off the bypass, the 483. The A534 Nantwich. Excuse me. Off you go. Bit of luck, we should have enough time to chuck a bucket of water over the old girl. That's the bike, not Julie. You brake like that, mate. There we go. Battery we've got left. GoPro's done well today, one battery all day, although it's only been being flicked on and off. Drift, I think I'm on the 3rd or 4th battery, but they are quite old batteries to be fair now. You don't I was talking to Ray yesterday at the CAF, and suggested if you reduce your frame rate down to 30 frames per second instead of 60, the batteries last a lot longer, so I've done that, seems to be working. So thank you, Ray, for that. Thank you for all of my 14 subscribers, taking the time to like and comment on my aimless drivel. I hope you like this, it should be up within a week or so. Give us a like, feel free to comment, let me know what you think of the footage facing me forwards. And we'll catch you on the next one. Thanks again, guys. See you now.